The figure below illustrates the bending moment diagram for beam ABCD. Mayroong column dito. Kung titignan natin yung questions, hindi naman siya kailangan. Wala ring binigay na length ng column, kaya hindi talaga siya kailangan. Ang moment diagram is para kay beam ABCB. So, wala pa kung anggalin lang natin siya. Okay, then simple connection. Anggalin na natin siya. Pero meron tayong reactions dito sa A at C, simple support lang naman to. Yung mga forces are vertical, so siguradong vertical reactions anto dito. Ulang tanong, what is the value of P2? Mahilig pala yung examiner natin this time. Binabaliktad niya yung kondisyon. Dali, walang mga loading, binibigay yung moment diagram or sometimes yung shear diagram. So, kailangan talaga alam natin yung principles ng shear and moment diagram. So, what is the value of P2? Value of P1? Ang magagamit natin yung ating moment diagram. Tawagin ko muna ang reaction A at reaction C, yung reaction started. Okay, para kay P1 at P2, we will utilize the value of the moment diagram. May value na binigay. Now, since pinapahanap ang P2, itong value ng moment dito na MC, negative 64, is the moment in the beam kung puputulin natin ito. Kung puputulin ko yan dyan, imagine this part here. Point C. Ang moment pala dyan is negative 64. Ang galing ko na lang yung sign. Ang negative means yung direction ng moment is binibend niya pababa. So, this is 64 kilonewton meter. Again, tanggalin na lang natin yung sign basta it is indicating downward movement. So, with this, by condition of equilibrium, you can see that itong moment, a point C is just P2 times 4 meters. So, MC is just P2 times 4. Or MC is 64 kilonewton meter. Galing mo na yung sign. Again, ang sign na yan is indicator na it is bending downward. Pangkuha natin yung P2, that's 16 kilonewtons. That is the value of P1. Now, i-condition of equilibrium tayo. Meron ka ng P2. Pero wala ka pa ang RA at RC. So, most likely, yung solution talaga natin maglalaro pa rin dito sa moment diagram. Ito yung nakita kong paraan. Puputulin ko muna, sasadyain kong maputol dito yung beam kasi alam natin ang moment dyan is positive 35 kilonewton meter. So, since positive yung bending moment natin dito, the bending moment is bending upward. I-bend niya pataas. So, positive 35 kilonewton meter. Okay, walang kinalaman yung P1 dito sa diagram, no? Hindi pa natin sa makukuha. Hindi naman yan included kung i-define natin yung moment sa current D. So, dito, we can see that ang moment sa B is just RA times 10. Pakukuha muna natin si RA. After natin makuha si RA class, so, bali, si RC na lang yung kulang. Pero ka ng P2. So, RC at P1 yung kulang. Here we have these two values. Pwede nating tungkunin, magmo-moment tayo sa C, considering the whole three-body diagram. Okay, but we will start with RA with this cut section at point B. Ang moment na yan is just RA times 10. The moment at B is 35 kilonewton meter. Kuha ko yung RA, that's 3.5 kilonewtons. But that's not yet the answer. Again, ang pinapahanap is P1. Dadawin ko na lang considering the whole free body diagram of the wave. Summation of moment about C, sasadyain ko dito, of course, para matanggal to sa equation. Anon pa yan? Anon pa yung RC natin? What do we have? RA clockwise about C. So, RA times 16. Ang may P1 is counterclockwise about C minus P1 times 6. Ang reaction, wala na yan. Tatamaan niya yung point P2. Ang P2 clockwise plus P2 times 4 meters, then that's equal to 0. Ang anon lang po natin dyan is P1 kasi meron tayong RA, meron tayong P2. So, P1 is equals 20 kilo. Next, determine the critical shear at B. Ilagay ko lang yung mga nakuha nating values. RA is 3.5, P1 is 20, P2 is 16, wala pa tayong RC. So, critical means yung mas malaki. Yung point sabihin na under a concentrated load, most likely there are two values. Meron talagang dalawang values ng shear dyan sa quick niya. Kung subject siya ng concentrated load. So, para mas maintindihan, pwede natin i-plot yung shear diagram. Meron na tayong moment diagram. So, i-plot natin yung shear diagram. Para kompleto yung solution natin, like a solve for RC. Summation of forces vertical equals 0. 3.5 plus RC minus 20 minus 16 equals 0. Kuha natin yung RC, 32.5. Okay, let us plot the shear diagram. Una, taas ng 3.5 due to its reaction. Then, walang load from A to B. It is constant. Constant po yan basta walang loading. Pagdating natin sa point B, meron tayong abrupt change of shear because of the concentrated load. 3.5, ibababa ng 20. 3.5 minus 20, the value is 16.5. From B to C, walang loading. So, constant yung 16.5. Pagdating natin sa point C, merong 32.5 taas. From negative 16.5 plus 32.5, then the value is 16. Constant, walang load from C to D. Kung natin sa point D, merong load na 16, ibabalik yan to 0. As you can see sa shear diagram natin, critical means maximum absolute. Doon sa point B, may dalawang shear, 3.5 at 16.5. Ang critical is the maximum absolute. Agad is the shear at B immediately to the right. So, 16.5 absolute yung ating gagamit as critical shear. Okay, pwede rin hindi mo i-draw yung free body diagram. Pwede rin din naman putulin natin dito. Yun nyo, putulin natin sa point B. So, kasali si P1 sa ating free body diagram. So, kasali si P1 kasi alam natin that the maximum shear will happen immediately after P1. So, merong bending moment dito which is 35 kN. Tapi yung hinahanap is yung shear. Shear at point B immediately to the right. Ang wait kailangan natin summation of forces vertical. Notice, ang shear natin dyan critical is equals to 3.5 minus 20. That's 16.5 kN